Ah, yes. When football thinks it needs a new reimagination, like it needs something that will revolutionize the game. It's we're in that time again. We are in that time again. Hello everyone and welcome to this video. This is your boy TWG and hope you're having a very good rest of your day. Good day, evening, night, wherever you're watching this from. This is a sort of reaction to the craziness that's going on in the football sphere and that they're trying to make the game more add more rules that will make it more complicated even for people who love the sport like me. When VR was introduced in 2018, 2019, sort of, it was like it was strange. I didn't really understand it. I still don't understand it to this point. I mean, who does? But I didn't really understand it and how it was going to work because yeah, sure, you're going to have another set of eyes that will be watching over the game, helping the refs not make mistakes. But like, aren't isn't that the beautiness of the game? Okay, look, right? I know you don't want your team to be fucked over by a mistake, but we're human, first of all, and second of all, like mistakes happen, all right? And mistakes are fun. Just look at the VAR mistakes that have happened. I mean, just this season alone, a mistake against Liverpool might even cost them the league, and a mistake against Man City might cost them the league as well with that crazy 4-4 draw against Chelsea. You've got so many different results that are affected that might make the season actually interesting. Arsenal have were fucked over by VAR not more than once with that uh, ghost goal that entered. By ghost goal I mean like the goal, like the ball crossed the line, and also Gabriel was pushed by Joe Linton, and so like two fouls that were ignored by supposed third eye of the game. So that might cost Arsenal the league. I mean, that loss, that's three extra points. What if they finish same points? What if they finish 3 points behind Manchester City? That's a if, big if. I'm backing them to do it, but let's say big if they do finish 3 points behind Manchester City. Those are the 3 points that they lost because of a VAR mistake. Liverpool, that'd be like, what if they finished 1 point again behind Manchester City? That's that 1 point that they got fucked over against Tottenham. That's you see how crazy something that's supposed to help the game is. I feel like that's how blue cards are going to come into play because let's get it. Let's get something straight here. If you see a loophole, you're going to exploit it. Just look at politics. Look at how Donald Trump or even rich people exploit loopholes. I recently started watching Formula One, and I discovered that Formula One drivers, no matter whether you're the best or the worst, are the most high-paid individuals in the world. They got sponsorships that give them loads of money. The team gives them loads of money. Their contracts, Lewis Hamilton just transferred from, oh, he's going to transfer from Mercedes AMG team, from the Mercedes team to Ferrari next year. Guess how much he's going to get paid? He's going to get paid in excess of 55 million United States dollars.
Actually, it's supposed to be 150 million for 3 seasons, and there's also other bonuses that he's going to get from the Ferrari team and also the Scuderia team that might add up to 300 million. So that's why I even brought Lionel Messi and old players into the argument later on. So yeah, my mistake.
He's closer in age to Lionel Messi. You know how in football the footballers get crazy wages at the end of their career? Yeah, Formula One drivers get crazy paychecks at the start. Max Verstappen is only 23 or 24, and he's worth almost 200 million because
Yeah, this just shows I just started watching F1 as well. More like 90 million, but still, okay, tell me someone who is 26 years old in football who's worth 90 million. I fucking dare you. Yeah, I'm done with the F1 comparisons. My point is about to be made very soon, so yeah, it's 90, not 200.
of his contract with the Red Bull team. That's how crazy that money is. And you know where most of those Formula One drivers stay? They stay in Monaco. I also didn't know that Monaco. Side note: I didn't know Monaco was a country on its own or a principality. I thought it was just a city in France because football. Monaco is a team. They play in the French league. They're in the French, like they speak French. So yeah, I didn't know that that's a country. So yeah, they live in that principality. Do you know why? Because of taxes. That place is like a tax haven. It's like the tax haven in Europe together with Switzerland and shit. They don't pay income taxes. So they receive their hundreds and hundreds of millions and they just don't pay any income taxes at all. Like at all. So that's a loophole that Formula One drivers have exploited and living in the Principality of Monaco. That's the same thing that people are going to use for the blue card. They're going to just use as a loophole. Now refs are going to be inclined to use the blue card more than a yellow card or red card for any incident. I mean, red cards obviously it's going to be obvious red card. Obvious red cards are going to be given as red cards, like dangerous tackles, last man tackles as well. Not going for the ball and just breaking a nigga's leg. It's basically every tackle that looks like the Valverde tackle on Alvaro Morata Spanish Cup final. All all those tackles like that, those are definite reds. But then stuff like pull of a shirt or descent, which is I guess insulting a ref or just starting right or many things. You never see the yellow card being used again because you know why? Refs, like I said, are going to be inclined to use the blue card, and teams are going to exploit that to the fullest. A blue card, I didn't explain what a blue card is. So if you don't know what the blue card is, that means you've been living under a rock, and it's now time for me to drag you out of that rock and bring you into the world as it is. Ooh, beautiful. There's a blue card. A blue card is essentially a card that's going to be used as you're going to be used in conjunction with the yellow and the red card for offenses that are not deemed yellow card worthy. Small offenses, like I said, dissent, which is a verbal abuse to the ref, verbal abuse to players, um, pulling of the shirt, pulling of hair, small instances like time wasting as well. Those would be put into the blue card category, whereas yellow cards would just be left for higher positions. I don't really understand what the yellow cards are going to be used for. Yeah, that's essentially what blue cards are going to be used for. And like you see, if your three brain cells are working right now to their fullest, you can already see how many loopholes are going to be exploited. I mean, let me give you an example, right? Manchester United versus Liverpool. That's a match that we've lost so many times. This season was actually lucky that we drew the match. We celebrated that draw like a fucking win. So let's say Mohamed Salah is on the run. It's in the 80th minute, and Allison does his magic. He kicks the ball. Mo Salah dribble, just spins around Lindelof, and then now he's running. Now Lindelof is chasing. He's running and running, and then Lindelof in a normal rules, he wouldn't be inclined to tackle him because he knows he's going to get a yellow or red card. But now in this day and age, he's gonna yank his shirt, get close. I know Mo Salah is fast. Is one of the fastest players in the Premier League, but like gonna like this is Mo Salah and this is Lindelof. So like Lindelof is over here, so he's gonna get close enough so he can like just catch his shirt and then just yanks his shirt off, just does a Chiellini and just yanks his shirt. That's going to be a blue card. Yes, I know you're surprised. That's a blue card. That's going to be a blue card essentially. And you see, so it's going to be given what 10 minutes out. He's going to be given 10 minutes out as a in the sin bin for just chilling. He's just going to chill outside for 10 minutes. And it's gonna come back. The match's gonna be ended, and we get the point. Liverpool get fucked over, and yeah, that's a loophole that could be exploited. Or managers can even tell their players to use that loophole. Let's not forget, Jose Mourinho has used a loophole like this pre-blue card era, when most of his back then when he was managing Real Madrid, where I think players, correct me if I'm wrong, Ramos, Xabi Alonso, and I think in Casillas, okay, I don't remember, like 3 or 4 players won yellow cards, and that was the second last match of the group. So of the group. So Jose, being a big brain boy, decided to tell them to get second yellow cards, to get red carded for the last group matches. So when they're in the knockouts, they have a clean record. So and he was charged. All those people were charged. They were charged for match fixing. That's match fixing. That you guys think the match fixing is just on betting and stuff. That's match fixing because you are using the rules to gain an advantage. I mean, they get a red card. That means the final group stage. They've already qualified. So then they just go into the thing. They go into the round of 16 with a clean record. So that's a way that loophole was used. Imagine with the blue card now. Like, I mean, Jurgen Klopp already said it. I mean, fucking Ange Postecoglou already said it. So yeah, this is something that is you need to think about for a second. I haven't said anything. I haven't said my opinion. Okay, I've just given what other people have said. Like it's going to be a loophole. That's going to be a bunch of loopholes that are going to be used to gain an advantage. And what do I think of it? So be it, man. I mean, look, we already have VAR. That's already a piece of shit. So why do you want to add something that is also going to be a piece of shit? There's no way that Anthony Taylor is going to big brain his way into having 3 cards when he can barely even use 2 cards. So, hey, this is gonna be fucked. If I'm here, they're going to start testing in League One or something, and Sky Sports just keeps posting on Twitter like, "Yo, who do you think is gonna be the first player to get a blue card?" Memes already started circulating. Video memes already on the just don't do it, guys. Like, just don't. First, figure out how to use VAR. It's been 5 years. You still haven't figured it out. Figure it out. Then we can bring crazy stuff like blue cards or having 8 substitutions or I mean fucking put the manager gets into the play and just you know what? Let Jurgen Klopp run down the wings at the final match of this season to win Liverpool the league. Let's do that. Come on, let's do something like that. All right. Anyway, this has been your boy TWG, and I hope you watched this video to the end and enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, bye.